Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to make this beautiful half jacket. You can see how it is. So this jacket has been trending for a while now, so I decided to recreate it for you guys. So you're going to be learning how to make it. You can see my back is a little bit longer than the front. Yes, I wanted it to be like this. So you're going to learn exactly how you're going to achieve it. And this is the front. As you can see, I wanted my own shoulder to be pointed like this. So I wanted it to be pointed. I didn't want it to be flat. So you're going to learn how to achieve this beautiful look. You can see if you attach it to your dress, it's going to give you some level. So thank you so much for joining me, and please subscribe to my channel, because that is the only way you can support me, by watching my videos, subscribing and commenting. Thank you. So guys, I have my fabric here, so I've folded it into two. So I'm going to start cutting the front piece. So the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and draw out 1/2 inch, which is going to serve as our shoulder line and our starting line. And then from there, I'm going to divide my shoulder by 2. I'm going to go ahead and mark it just as seen in this video. And then from there, I will come down by 1 inch to mark our shoulder slope. And then I will come back to the center fold. I will mark my neck width of 3 and then the neck depth of 3 for the front piece. I'm going to also use this front piece to actually draft the back piece. So the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and join the point together just as seen in this video. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and mark from my shoulder to my bust point. So this dress is going to stop at our bust point. That is the half jacket is going to stop at our bust point. That is for the front piece. So I'm going to go ahead and draw out the line. Then from there, I'm going to come down to mark my armhole depth. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it just as seen in this video. And then after I'm done, I'm going to come down to the bust point, and then I will mark about 1 inch, and then I will go ahead and draw out the line. The extra 1 inch is going to serve as our bending allowance. Any allowance that we're going to be doing, the hemming allowance, that is the extra 1 inch. So the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and replace the shoulder measurement on my chest line just as seen. I'm going to go ahead and draw out the line just as seen. I'm going to join the point from the shoulder slope to the chest line just as seen in this video. And then the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and divide my armhole depth by 2. I'll go ahead and mark it out, and then from that half, I'm going to go in by 1/2 inch, and then after that, I'm going to curve my armhole curve just as seen in this video. So you're going to draft it exactly how we used to draft our basic body. So you're going to just draft it like that. So the next thing, from the shoulder measurement, you are going to extend it by 4 inch. Me, I'm going to be using 4 inch. You can use 2.5 or 3 inches, just depending on your size. So I'm going to be using 4 inch, and 1 inch is going to be for our sewing allowance, and the 3 inch is going to be what we're going to be using. The actual measurement is going to be 3 inch. So the 1 inch is going to be for sewing allowance. So everything together is going to be 4 inch. And then you're going to come down to your hemline and replace that same 4 inch. And then you're going to go ahead and connect it just as seen in this video. Please, if you have any question, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. And if you have watched this video to this extent, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us today. So the next thing, if you don't want your shoulder to be joined just as seen, you can go ahead and cut it out from the armhole and attach it back when you want to sew it. So if you want your own to be like a sleeve, so you're going to remove it from the armhole and then attach it back when you want to sew it. Okay, so guys, the next thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to be using the front piece to actually mark our back piece. So what I'm going to do, from the center fold, I'm going to come down to mark our neck depth of the back, which is 1.5. I'm using 1.5, and I'm going to go ahead and connect it just as seen in this video. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut out just the down part, and then I'm going to go ahead and place it on another fabric to use for my back piece. So this is it. I've placed it on another fabric. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow the back neck depth to cut it out on the back piece. I'm just going to cut the side, and then the shoulder, and then I'm not going to cut the down part. Remember, the down part is longer than our front piece. So you're going to see how we're going to achieve it. So what you're going to do, you're going to bring back your front piece just as seen in this video and place it, make sure it aligns, and then you're going to start from the side of your front piece. You're going to cuff it to the center fold of your back just as seen in this video. So you're going to just mark your cuff from the side of your front piece, and then you're going to go ahead and cuff it to the center back, just as seen in this video. It depending on how long you want it to be, so you're going to just go ahead and follow this pattern. If you want the back to be very long, so you can as well draft it to your waistline. So this is it. The next thing, I'm going to go ahead and work on the front piece. Remember that the front piece have a opening, so on the center fold, on the down part, I'm going to go in by 2 inch, and I'm going to go ahead and connect it to join the neck depth, just as seen in this video. And then after I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. You guys, if you have any question, please ask, okay? Ask. And another thing, if you want your shoulder to be cuffed, like if you don't want your shoulder to stand just like mine, on this pointed part, you're going to come down to about ½ inch or 1 inch, then you're going to go ahead and cuff it, just as seen in this video. Are you guys following? Please, if you don't understand, go ahead and let me know. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out just as seen in this video. And this is our front piece pattern, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut the lining of the front piece and the back piece, because it's going to have a lining. So this is it. I've gone ahead to cut it out. So you guys, this is the back lining. Remember, the back is closed, it does not have a opening. And then this is the front lining. So the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and stitch. So you're going to pick your front lining and the back piece and stitch it down just as so. And then the next thing, if you know that the cloth that you're using, the fabric is very light, so you can use stay to iron it to your fabric and your lining to make it stand and look beautiful. But for me, this particular Ankara is very hard, like it's like rubber, so I'm not going to attach any stay to it. And then the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and stitch down the shoulder by ½ inch, and then I will stitch down the side by 1 inch. Remember that we added 1 inch to the dress, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on our lining. I will stitch down the lining just as so, and then the main fabric just as so. Okay, so guys, I've gone ahead to stitch it down. I've stitched my lining and then the main fabric, and then I've gone ahead to put it inside, right side facing each other, because this is how we're going to keep and sew it. Because we're going to sew all the part, we're going to close all the part. It's going to be inseam sewing. So I've gone ahead to wear it just as so, and then I'm going to go ahead and pin it down, and then I'm going to show you guys how you're going to sew it. So this is it. I've gone ahead to pin it down. So the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to start from the neck, and then from the center front, and then to the hemline. I'm going to just go ahead and close all the part, and then I'll bring it back to show you guys how we're going to turn it to the right side. So this is it. I've gone ahead to stitch it, and then the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to the right side. So I'm going to go ahead and open up one side of my lining, just as seen in this video. I'll go ahead and lose it about 1 inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and drag it and remove the main fabric to the right side, and then I'm going to go ahead and iron it. So this is it. This is the fabric. I'm just going to go ahead and remove it from here, and then this is it. I've gone ahead to iron it, and you guys, our dress is ready. So the next thing we're going to do here is to go ahead and bring our clip. Remember, I'm going to add clip. You're going to add a clip to the neckline. And the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and take it to my sewing machine and close that part that we open up just as so. And then this is my clip. I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this dress. So this is the clip that I have right now. I'm going to attach it to the neckline to close it like I'll go ahead and close it by off camera, and then I will bring it back. So guys, this is it. This is our dress. You guys have already seen the finish, the result. So this is it on my model. Thank you so much for watching, and please, if you have watched this video to this extent and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I love you guys. Bye bye.